Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'll be sharing some new autumn trans-seasonal outfits that I picked up along with what I purchased from the recent Hermes sale a couple of weeks ago. I picked up a few items that I think will be really good for this trans-seasonal time as well. I'm also going to talk a little bit about my experience at the Hermes sale. This was my second time being invited to one of their private sales. By the way, apologies for my voice. I have been sick all week last week. I've just literally recovered. And so you guys have noticed that I haven't really been posting videos very consistently lately, but I am on the mend now and hopefully my voice doesn't sound too bad in this video. Anyway, starting with the outfit that I have on at the moment, I've always wanted a classic mohair type cozy sweater in this sort of a soft blue color, and I am so glad to have found this one. I love the button down detail. I like wearing it open like this. I think one of these sweaters is a quintessential trans-seasonal piece, and I find this kind of blue to be a bit of an interesting neutral where it's neutral enough to work with a lot of things in your wardrobe, yet it's not your typical beige, white or black. I've paired this sweater with these flared jeans in the perfect sort of darker mid-tone wash. These jeans fall right at the perfect length for my rather petite legs. I am only 164 centimeters tall, so it's often really hard to find a pair of jeans that fit me perfectly. I usually always have to get them hemmed and spend extra money, but this pair just fits me perfectly. I've been looking to add some more pairs of jeans that are not skinny jeans. I know skinny jeans have been out of fashion for a while, but I've been an avid lover of skinny jeans on my frame, but I have started to open up to different cuts of jeans, so I have been really loving these flare jeans. These are called Libby Crop flare jeans from a brand called Petite Studio. If you haven't heard of Petite Studio before, they are an online brand specializing in trendy yet timeless pieces for the petite women. So all of their pieces are cut proportionally in length for the more petite women like me. So I am so excited to be partnering up with them once again on this portion of the video. I have worked with them once before and I was really blown away by their pieces that when the opportunity came up to work with them again, I was like, yes please. Not only is it time saving to get clothes that fit your height really well, it also saves you money because I usually have to spend $20-30 getting my pants hemmed. So if you're my height or even more petite than me, I say do absolutely have a look at Petite Studio. I'll leave a link to Petite Studio as well as all the specific items I picked up in the description section below. They're also running a huge 25% off site-wide sale at the moment, which will only go for a week until the 2nd of October. You don't need a code or anything. You just need to head over to their website through one of my links and the discount will be applied automatically at checkout. Continuing on with another pair of jeans, these are the Theo high-rise straight-legged jeans which have a darker wash and raw hem finish. Again, perfect length for someone more petite, and I love that the silhouette doesn't overwhelm me as some relaxed fitted jeans do. These are so comfortable as they have a bit of a stretch in them. I've paired these jeans with some fitted knit tops as well. This top is called the Lowest knit top and I got them both in white and black as I thought they will make for really lovely trans-seasonal tops and also work well as layering pieces. Love the halter neck detail and the ribbed material is always so slimming. The lowest top also looks cute matched with this brown leather mini skirt, and I've layered it with the Lally cardigan this time, which is another very classic cardigan in this elegant beige color. I love just throwing on a cardigan over my shoulders for the autumn. Makes me feel so effortlessly stylish and you just can't go wrong with the timeless cable knit pattern. These tops are so versatile as you can create so many looks for different types of occasions, like I've done here by matching them with these wool pants called rain pants in this brownstone color, which really adds some depth to this outfit. This could bring you right into winter. You could wear some boots and this outfit will be perfect even for the colder months. I also love it with this denim skirt. This one is called the Pippa skirt and I think it is the perfect alternative to jeans if you love denim but don't love wearing jeans. I definitely feel like this some days. I just want my legs to feel more free some days, especially in the trans-seasonal time where it can be quite warm during the day. The midi length is really amazing for this. Next is another midi skirt but in tweed. It has a flowy hem and pretty flaring fit. A tweed midi skirt is a really great piece to create more sophisticated looks with. I have one more sweater to show you. This one one is a Lexi wool sweater. It has beautiful neutral colors. Love the effortlessly chic look. This one is made of 100% merino wool, which you can really see and feel the quality. Also, I thought it gives a bit of a low-wave sweater vibes for some reason at a fraction of the cost. I also got some more feminine pieces. This Bouvet pearl blouse in ivory is so beautiful and elegant. Love the statement pearl details on the neck, the French cuff, and how soft it feels. It can be dressed up or down and will even look great for work. Next is another blouse called the Tournette blouse in ivory as well. This one has such girly details with the bow tie and the ruffles. It's just so lovely. Comes with a matching cami, so you don't have to worry about your bra line showing. Moving on to a dress. This Renee dress is feminine and edgy all at the same time with the cutout in the midsection. I love a good staple long sleeve black dress for spring or autumn when it's a little too cold to wear a short sleeve dress. This one looks so chic with the fitted silhouette and the slit detail on the skirt part, which I always love a little slit. And of course, I got this classic Jackie Wool tweed jacket in ivory. I love a good classic tweed jacket in the trans-seasonal months, and this one ticks all of the boxes for a timeless tweed piece. The blue and ivory combination works really well, makes the tweed look a lot more fresh. I love the pocket details and the vintage looking buttons. These were all the outfits I got from Petite Studio. I hope you love them as much as I do. I've been wearing them a ton since we are in the trans-seasonal months here in Sydney as well. We are actually in spring, but I always wear the same stuff for spring and autumn. But I know the majority of you guys are going into winter and you're currently in fall or autumn. So if you liked any of these pieces, do make sure you check them out through the links I've left in the description section below, and do take advantage of their huge 25% off site-wide sale at the moment. Once again, thank you so much to Petite Studio for working with me on this video, and as always, thank you guys for making these amazing collaborations possible by just supporting me watching my videos. It really means a lot to me. Now, on to the Hermes Sale purchases. If you guys are not familiar with the Hermes Sale, they usually run it privately by invitation only, and I have no idea how they select who they're going to invite to their private sales because it's just been really inconsistent. 2 years ago, I got invited. Last year, I wasn't invited. This year, I was invited. And through what I hear from my friends who shop there on and off, it's just been so random. Some years, you seem to be shopping a lot at Hermes and still don't get an invitation, which was kind of the case for me last year. I did still go in quite regularly to buy little bits and pieces, but I never got an invitation last year. But this year, we had really slowed down, but we still got an invitation. And one of my friends who made some big purchases this year, she didn't get an invitation. So I have no idea how this works, but every time I get an invitation, I do make a point to attend because I usually find a couple of things that I really like at a pretty good discount. So I picked up a few pieces. Also, they usually run the sale for about 3 days, and the first lots are the best because they display everything that they have in stock for sale from the very first session. So you can book which session you're going to attend. By the time I realized I got an invitation, it was 2 hours after the invitations were sent out, and the first few morning slots of the first day were completely booked out. So I went in the last time slot on the first day, which was still not too bad, but I know that popular items like shoes and silks will go really quickly. So apparently in the morning at the 9 o'clock slot, there was so many pairs of beautiful shoes and everything that people got 50% off. But by the time I went that afternoon, which was still the first day, most of the shoes were gone. So I didn't end up getting any pair of shoes. But me personally, I am not really interested in shoes when I go to Hermes sales anyway, because even though Hermes shoes are really pricey, they are still sort of, reasonably priced when you compare the price of shoes from other designer brands like Chanel and Dior. I find Hermes shoes still okay in terms of pricing, but what I'm generally really interested in is their ready-to-wear, because their ready-to-wear, again, in terms of designer pricing, is not over the top, but some of their sweaters and jackets, they're really beautiful, but they're pretty expensive. At these Hermes sales, they usually reduce everything 50 or 60% off. This year, they did 50% off everything. 2 years ago, it was 60% off. So I'm usually more interested in the ready-to-wear to score some deals there. And if I can buy some silks for possibly using them as gifts in the future, then I sometimes stock up on those as well. So that's basically been my experience so far. But if you do get an invitation and you're interested in getting some shoes or anything, they're really popular. So as soon as you go in, look for where the shoe section is and just start from there. You do get allocated about an hour and a half to spend on your session, which seems like a really long time, but by the time you try on a few things, I mean, the hour and a half really goes really quickly. So yeah, start with the shoes. I made that mistake where I looked at all the clothes first, and by the time I went to the shoe section, all of the shoes in the size 37 and 8 were just completely gone, except some really weird pairs of shoes that no one wanted. Anyway, so let me share with you the few things that I got from Hermès Sale. I actually put the items in an Hermès orange bag myself. They actually don't give you these. They put everything in the standard plain white paper bag. But of course, when I'm doing a haul video, we can't have one of those white bags. I wanted to put everything in here. So I actually got 2 silk pieces. The first one is a twilly. They actually had quite a decent stock of different types of twillies. This is the twilly that I picked. I really didn't care to look for a twilly or anything, but as soon as I saw this, I really fell in love with the color of it. I must have a thing for baby blue at the moment. I have no idea why, but I mean, even this sweater I've been really obsessed with. And I didn't even realize this up until right this minute that I'm sitting down to film that the twilly is actually in the same color. So I could probably wear it as a little neck scarf or something, but I usually don't wear it as a scarf. I usually use my twillies to wrap it around the handles of my bag. I have no idea what season this is from. Oh, the other thing that I noticed is that on the tags, they usually stamp it S with the sale stock, I guess to indicate that the item was purchased from the sale. So I just really love the soft colors. I bought this with the intention of using this on my Cray Kelly. Let me bring the bag so we can have a look at what it looks like on my Cray Kelly. Here we are, straight out of storage. I usually store my Kellys properly with the felt and everything and the buckle done up. Anyway, let's pop this against the color of the Cray bag. Isn't this gorgeous? I'm not going to wrap this around now because it'll just take too long, but oh my goodness, I am in love with this combination. I don't have a twilly in this colorway, so yeah, I am really happy that I was able to find this at half the price. So I believe the twillies run for around $390 full price at the moment, and everything there was half price. So I think this came down to 185 Australian dollars. Next up, I got another 90 by 90 centimeter silk scarf, which is my all-time favorite size in a silk scarf from any brand, but my favorite is always the Hermes. Their silk scarves just have the best quality, and I find their pricing really reasonable. Even full price, these scarves run at around 800 and something, I believe it was. Was it 845 at the moment? So this scarf came down to less than 500, so I believe I paid 400 and something for this. I do have a couple of 90 by 90 centimeter square scarves from Hermes. You guys know that I bought one recently for my Bali trip in the Faubourg design with some oranges in it and also some blue in it, which I loved wearing in Bali. But they did actually have quite a few different styles in this 90 by 90 centimeter square scarf at the sale. And I just really loved how vibrant these colors were. All of my Hermes silk scarves that I own at the moment, I own 3, are sort of more muted colors. I don't have anything really bright and happy like this. So even when hubby saw this, he said, that looks so fun and vibrant. You don't have anything in this kind of bright colorway, so you should take advantage of the half price sale and add one that is a really bright color. I guess when we're paying full price, I get a little bit shy. I usually go for the more safe options in terms of color. Even with twillies, I think even blue was a bit of a gamble. I'd always stick to the more neutral colors. Well, I'm okay with something like hot pink because I know the pink will add a really nice pop of color to some of my bags. But when it comes to orange and really bright colors like this, I'm a little shy when we're paying full price. But I thought if we're getting a sale, 50% off, this is a time to add something a little more adventurous that I may not necessarily get the cost per wear on them, but it's okay because even if I wear this a few times, the cost per wear is still quite good because I got it half price. I cannot wait to wear this in our summer. Summer is coming for us only in a couple of months, and you guys know that I do love wearing these as tops. I can tie it so many different ways to wear it as a vacation or summer top. I don't generally wear these as actual scarves. I think it looks a little bit too serious and preppy, so I do generally always only wear these scarves styled as tops. So yeah, I can't wait to start styling this in our summer. There were a couple of ready-to-wear pieces that I was really interested in. I tried them on and I ultimately only ended up with one piece. There was another piece that I was so obsessed with, but the one that I tried was the very last piece in any size in that style, and it had a really obvious pull right here, so I couldn't bring it home. But that was the piece that I really wanted. It was a beautiful dress, really unique. I love getting those pieces from Hermes where you're not really going to find anything quite like it from anywhere else, because let's be honest, even on a sale, when you're paying that kind of money, you want something really different and unique. I'll pop a footage of me trying it. I was really in love with it and I was so bummed it had the pull, but I wasn't gonna pay the money for a faulty piece, and I don't think that pull can be fixed. If it was a popped stitch or something, sure, I'll take it and get it repaired, but when the material has a pull in it, I'm not sure if it can be repaired. I mean, if you guys know a way to repair it, let me know, which will make me really sad that maybe I should have taken it. But anyway, that dress was just so gorgeous, and I thought if I don't buy anything else from this sale and I get that dress, I'll be incredibly happy with my purchase. But sadly, it didn't work out. That dress though, full retail price was like $7,000, so it was down to something like $3,500, which I thought was, you know, okay. I don't think I'll ever pay like $7,000 for it, but I thought 3.5 was doable. It fit me really well as well, but anyway, what do we do? So I ended up with just one sweater, which I thought was really beautiful and quite quintessentially Hermes as well. I believe is a silk and cashmere blend, so it's really soft to the skin, kind of lightweight, but still warm enough for the trans-seasonal months. And I just do love these fine knitted details. I don't know if these are like anchor chains, some sort of chains, but I just love that pattern throughout. The details are just immaculate. The neckline is really interesting with the browns and the beige through it, and your sleeve is exactly in the same design. There were a lot of these in all different sizes. They also had the ivory version of this. I tried both colors, but because this sweater has a high round neck, the white one really made me look quite broad. So I ended up going with this, but I wish the neckline was a little bit lower, then I would have probably picked up the ivory version as well. But I have really been enjoying wearing these. I wore these so many times already. It looks really nice with some white pants, jeans. It just looks really luxurious. So yeah, that was another great score. And this kind of sweater works really well for our winter as well, since we have pretty mild winters here in Australia in general. Sydney doesn't get that cold compared to a lot of different cities in the world. So I could definitely wear this in the winter with just a coat over the top. So I really think that I'm gonna definitely get the cost per wear out of this one. I'll be able to wear this for all seasons, just except summer. So that was everything. I hope you guys enjoy seeing the pieces that I recently picked up from Petite Studio and the Hermes sale. Again, don't forget to check out Petite Studio's 25% off site-wide sale, which will only run for a week. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. As always, thank you so much for watching and spending some of your precious time with me today. And I can't wait to see you again soon in my next video. Bye guys.